and Jeff Rexroad. Your referees in charge of the action once we get underway, Chris Reed and Patrick Patlan. Your physicians, cage side, Dr. Randolph Taylor and Dr. Eddie Patton. Your timekeeper tonight, Sammy and Dee Carolina, and your Elevate Cup man tonight, David Maldonado. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Dulani Fight God Perry.
Pat, as a UFC Hall of Famer, a man who's done it all, what do you think when a fighter enters the room like he did yesterday, Dulani Perry, and says, I want you to call me Fight God?
I'll call him Dulani.
He's even got Fight God tattooed across his stomach. Maybe the cockiest fighter we've ever met. He says, I'm the greatest of all time. I can't be beaten. I've never been beaten. I never will be beaten. My opponent, Leomano Martinez, is a bum. And then I asked him yesterday, I said, Dulani, how are you going to beat Martinez? How's it going to end? And he said to me, how do you want me to beat him? So I thought, okay, I'll try something a little bit hard for him. I'll give him a left hook. He goes, okay, I'm going to knock him out with the left hook. Let's see what happens. Pat, anything can happen when the Fight God is in the house.
Well, at 2-0, look, I think he's thinking marketing when he talks, which is fine. That's fine. You got to back it up, though. We'll see if he can do that.
Dulani Perry, an 8-week camp, said he trained everything. Purple belt in BJJ, third-degree black belt in karate. Also competes in Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. Has never been beaten in any contest he has ever competed in. Making his television debut tonight. He's fought on legacy undercards twice before. And there you see the tattoo over the map of Africa. It says, Fight God.
Please welcome his opponent, making his way to the LFA cage, fighting out of the red corner, Leomano Moneyboy Martinez.
Fantastic ovation for Houston's own Leomano Martinez. Southpaw, who likes to switch stances, says Dulani is not as mobile or as fast as he is. Worked in his stand-up predominantly in an 8-week camp, part Filipino, part Hawaiian.
And part Latino.
A little bit of everything in Leomano Martinez. Black belt in karate. Received a black belt when he was 7 years old. Legacy amateur champion. Went 5-1 as an amateur. All victories were first-round finishes, 3 subs, 2 knockouts. His only loss was an amateur title fight against Cody Owens. The only time he's ever been to a decision. So the Mama Boy to take on the Fight God to open up legacy number 7. And can Martinez silence the big mouth of Dulani Perry? Let's look at the tail of the tape for this one. Both men undefeated. Perry, well, he's one of the ancient gods, 31 years old. Also has the height, 3 inches longer in the legs, and a big reach advantage in the arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Bantamweight division, and it's brought to you by Alienware, Ultimate Gaming Experience. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This karate Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style fighter stands 6 foot tall, weighed in 135.6 pounds. Holding a professional record, 2 wins, 0 defeats. Training out of Paradigm Training Center. And fighting out of New York City, New York, Dulani Fight God Perry.
He just had a couple of words to the ring girl as she
His opponent
passed
across
him
the cage,
by.
fighting out of the red corner, is a karate-style fighter standing 5'9", weighed in at 134.7 pounds, holding a professional record, 1 win, 0 defeats. Training out of Bushy Bond and fighting out of Houston, Texas, Leomano Moneyboy Martinez. Your referee in charge of the action is Chris Reed.
Fighters, you're giving instructions in the back room. When I say fight, fight. When I say stop, you stop. Any questions, red? Any questions, blue? Let's touch him up. If you're going to, head back to the cage.
It's one thing to call yourself the fight god after only 2 fights. It's another to have it tattooed across your stomach. Let's see if Delani Perry lives up to his own hype here tonight, or will Leomana Martinez put the first blemish on this self-proclaimed deity's record. Hands low here on Delani Perry. Martinez looks for an inside thigh. Very crafty footwork, very side-on stance from Delani Perry.
Quick feet.
Trying to bring that heel down, jumping roundhouse kick. Evades the counter left hand from Martinez. You see the reach on Delani Perry. Look at a toy with Martinez. Trying to get inside his mind, and he might have just finger poked him in the eye.
Take it neutral corner. Let's see. Look at me. Look at me.
Perry obviously has very good striking skills, real nimble. Going to solve that by getting inside.
Really, if you've seen Delani fight before, you know he tries to confound opponents with his movement, with his very unorthodox technique, the angles that he comes from. Not beyond him to have a bit of a word in the ear to opponents, try and get inside their minds and psych them out. Outside leg kick.
Perry being a good sport, though, saying he's apologized several times now to Martinez about the eye poke.
Front kick missed the target, so too the little right hook over the top.
The head kick almost landed on Perry, but first one came close.
Martinez looking for a takedown. They do a little tango. Now they go to ground. Martinez trying to lock up an arm. And the fight god battles out.
Martinez has a long arm guy on top of him here. Perry decided to get up there.
Let's see if Perry can land the left hook. Inside leg kick from Delani Perry.
Martinez had the right idea. Take him to the ground. End up on top next time, though.
Chin up high here on Delani Perry. Hands still very low. Double left hand from Martinez. Misses the target. Perry goes to the inside thigh. Martinez drifts off to his left. Outside leg kick from Delani Perry.
Martinez doing a good job moving laterally.
Referee wants to see some more engagement here. Perry goes for the gut muncher. Overhand left there from Martinez.
Simple. Punch your way in, get the takedown. Perry's talking to him.
Well, at least now Martinez can say he's heard the voice of God. Inside thigh kick.
That was almost a spinning heel kick to the groin. Tim Sylvia used to do that in the gym all the time, make all the guys mad.
Spinning heel kick to the groin?
Because he wasn't flexible, he couldn't kick. Oh, Martinez, nice.
On the ground for the second time, Cam Martinez throws those legs up and try and find a sub. Ground and pound from Delani Perry. There go the legs up from Martinez. Trying to take the arm.
Nice. Old school pick there, and he gets ankle pick back.
Delani Perry off his back now. 150 remaining, first round of 3. Entertaining contest.
Martinez trying to pass here. Maybe get past that, those long legs.
Oh, Martinez lets him up. The bad decision there, Pat.
Yeah. Bad gamble with a guy that throws flying, spinning, crazy techniques. You never know.
Fake there from Martinez. Delani's hands low again. Little popping jab, almost a back fist on that one.
That was a traditional martial arts point fighting technique there. Got poked again in the eye.
Second eye poke.
Other eye this time.
Look at me. Stop. Your job is to fight. Ready? Tell me when you're ready. Hey,
what's the referee going to do here?
Tell you, okay? Fingers go out next time. I'm going to deduct the point. That's a warning. Okay? You ready? You ready? Let's fight.
No point taken. Second eye poke in this opening round. Inside leg kick from Delaney. Perry then goes to the breadbasket. Good little right hand there from Delaney, and
Good
Martinez.
exchange by both, yeah.
Jumping roundhouse.
All foot, no power.
Inside leg kick from the fight guy. Nice combination right before the bell from Jelani Perry.
Hey, he's got a warning on the fingers. Next one's a point. Next one's a point.
You gotta go straight line, center line blitz. I lost that round, no? You gotta go center line blitz.
Abrasion under his right eye there from the eye poke. Martinez coming in for the takedown here, and you never want to hit your hips on the ground first before your opponent when you're going for a takedown. Fundamental mistake there. Ended up on bottom because of it.
First round, Jelani Perry. We move into the second of three-hour opening fight of Legacy Fighting Alliance number 7 from the Arena Theatre in Houston.
Fight!
Hands closed, Jelani, hands closed.
He's got a run in Jelani Perry's corner. Ron.
Michael Leroy Vasquez told Perry he wants him to mix up both his kicks and strikes a little bit more. He wants him to throw a 1-2 and then follow that with a right high kick. Michael.
Thanks, Ron. Showboating again here from the Fight God. Still hasn't delivered the left hook he promised yet. Jelani Perry, and he gets underneath the spinning hook kick.
Martinez gets his way in one way or the other here.
Jelani trying for a submission, but Martinez easily free. Inside Jelani's guard now. Jelani closes the guard.
Tried walking the legs up. Martinez needs to go to work here, keep his head on the cage. Try and pass the guard. That was,
Seesaw.
I mean, Perry progressively went from the hamstrings to the knees down to the ankles on that. You could see that coming a mile away.
He's talking to him. As he hits him in the face, he's talking to him. Swings the legs a little here, Perry. Is he going to allow Martinez up? Both men undefeated coming in. Does a little shimmy, a little boogie. Slings the legs a little more. Match kick. Crowd booing the Fight God. And the referee stands up Martinez. Hands on hips here.
Martinez needs to just walk him down. Keep him against the cage. Pound on him. Take him down.
There will be much laughter and exciting gnashing of teeth if Perry gets knocked out here. Certainly entertaining to watch. Takedown.
Nice cross sides. Now he can do some damage.
Let's see what Martinez can do here.
Don't give him back position. Number 1.
Right in front of his littlest and biggest fan, Martinez. You see her there in the Manor Boy t-shirt.
Can't give Perry space here.
Chance go up for Manaboy. Reverse elbows.
Nice job shutting that down. Arm triangle coming, buddy. Got the mount out of it, though.
Is the fight god in trouble? Here comes Leomano Martinez.
Martinez needs to go back down there. Can't let him up.
Let him off the hook there. Talani Perry threads the jab out of southpaw stance. $1:15 remains in the second round. Better round here for Martinez.
Again, you can see how Perry leans back so far out of the way of those punches and moves. You got to walk him back to the cage so he can only go left or right. A lot easier to tag somebody with good movement. He was in for the takedown if he wanted it. Back out. Now he goes back in.
Pat, you're throwing your hands up in frustration here.
Somebody's got to teach these Texas kids takedowns, man.
Inside a half guard is the fight god, Talani Perry.
All that work to end up on bottom just to get the fight to the ground. Not beneficial.
Did Martinez do enough to win the second round? Let us know your thoughts on Twitter, at Chevello Voice, at Pat Miletich, at Crack.
Hey, Durant, he's going to get desperate to grapple with you, right? You're going to cover. This points down, keep your distance, and he's going to come in and he's going to start taking more chances, so you be ready to strike.
Martinez punching his way in here. Gets in tight to the body, hits the duck under. And Perry turns into him and gets bear hooked basically to his back. Martinez ending up cross sides there, was able to do a little bit of damage, land some elbows. Definitely helped his cause a little bit. Didn't stay tight enough though, and eventually Perry got back to his feet.
Okay, hands a little lower, tuck your chin a little bit more. Get your hands in a position to pummel. They're telling him to grapple. You hear me? They want.
One round apiece, says Pat Miletich after two. Opening fight of Elevate 7 from the Arena Theater in Houston, Texas. The fight god versus the Manaboy.
Third round. Fight!
He's coming to clinch, Milani. He's coming to clinch.
Nice.
Good left hand from Martinez.
Nice explosion. Way to cover the gap.
Let's go to Ron in Martinez's corner. Ron.
His dad, Gilbert, told him to pick up the pace, said, don't let this clown fool you. He's gassed. They want him to center line blitz and then take him down. Michael.
Thanks, Ron. High kick from Martinez.
I think it was good advice from his father. And he followed it. Straight line blitz right down the middle and ended up getting a takedown out of it. Yep, passing the guard, hopefully.
Fight god on his back.
Martinez needs to keep moving here. Top heavy.
Top position now for Talani Perry.
Had to have the arm under the head, keeping pressure on Perry's head and neck.
Still a long
and then
way to
slide
go.
that right leg out of the half guard while keeping the left leg kicked way back, starred way back, so you don't get rolled like that.
3:20 remaining, third and final round. 1 round apiece going in here. Close guard from Martinez. Trying to pop up and work the elbow. Jelani Perry. Oh, he's posing. Posing for the crowd, Jelani Perry. And they boo and jeer him here in Houston.
Martinez needs to get back up, get another takedown.
He's posing for photos. And they don't like it. They don't like the showboating. Two minutes 5 remaining now.
Going for a key lock here. Perry trying to protect with his own leg. Another key lock attempt.
He's posing, he's sticking his tongue out. Look at that. Have you ever seen anything like that before? How this crowd would like to see Martinez swing the pendulum. And now he may get the chance.
Got to punch his way in and get a takedown and get to work. Get cross-eyed, trying to land a bunch of elbows. Something.
He's trying to knock out the fight god. Perry to evasive.
Got to hand it to Martinez. He's not giving up.
And still Perry talking to the crowd, sticking his tongue out. Attempted omoplata here from Martinez, didn't affect it. 25 seconds remaining.
Perry's got a great whizzer, gets his hips in well. Launched Martinez twice so far in this fight with that.
Is the fight god going to go 3-0? Will Martinez get the nod and go 2-0? We are going down to the judges. No left hook finish from Jelani Perry. How do you score it, folks? Let us know on Twitter, @ChevelloVoice, @Pat Milicic, @RCruck.
I want Conor McGregor. I'm the fight god. Can't nobody on this earth beat me. I'm not fighting for no belt. I'm fighting for the revolution of black people. I stand for something great. I'm trying to change the world.
Crowd booing Jelani Perry. He takes it by a point on Pat's scorecard. Oh my word, they are booing him something.
Martinez with those takedowns, all he had to do was end up on top. More during that fight, stay tighter. All comes down to positioning. Fundamentals.
Well, his problem was they stayed in until he grabbed.
Disappointed with himself, it looks like Leomano Martinez.
Yeah, exactly. When they were tough.
Play with it. All right, whoa. I love this sport, man. It's the greatest sport on earth, man. You don't got no teams.
Judging by his tattoos, I think he was once known as Fight Star and then elevated himself to Fight God. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Chance Williams scores about 30-27, Perry. Judge Deandro scores about 30-27, Martinez. And Judge Jeffrey Rexroad scores about 29-28. For your winner by split decision, Dulani Fight Perry.
The decision is the correct one. The result is not a popular one. And the fight guard is with Ron Clark.
All right, very confident Delani Perry. You improved to 3-0, a very close decision. Why do you feel the judges gave you this victory?
They gave me the victory because they know I'm the greatest fighter that ever walked this earth. I'm the fight god. Can't nobody ever beat me. I want Conor McGregor. I'm the greatest fighter to ever do this. Legacy ain't got no fighters for me. UFC ain't got no fighters for me. I get a gold medal every jiu-jitsu tournament I go to. I'm undefeated as an amateur. I'm undefeated as a pro. I ain't never lose in nothing, and I'm never gonna lose in nothing.
All right, well, apparently Houston disagrees. Yes, you are 3-0, my man, but do you feel you are really ready to make that jump up and take on a TJ Dillashaw or Dominic Cruz?
These guys are nothing for me. I've been doing this for 26 years. I am the fight god. I'm the god of fighting. Won't no fighter on this earth ever beat me. Karate Delani, I do this for the revolution of black people. I'm here to make a change.
Delani Perry gets the victory. Michael, one thing we've learned in MMA from Conor McGregor, self-promotion sometimes works. Back to you.
I have not heard animosity like that from a crowd for many, many, many years. That was insane. Coming up after the break, the ladies battle in the cage as Itzel Esquivel takes on Brandy Narvaez in a strawweight clash. We'll be right back in Houston. The Hurricane Pablo Alfonso speech that absolutely infuriated the crowd here in Houston. But coming up now, this one should be an absolute cracker as Itzel Esquivel takes on Brandy Narvaez. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, making her way to the blue corner, Brandy Killer B Narvaez.
An extensive 10-week camp for Brandy Narvaez. Says she would love to fight Mackenzie Dern next. Happy birthday, by the way, to Mackenzie Dern. Brandy was supposed to fight Fatima Mallet, but Itzel Esquivel injured her.
Earlier this year, the XFC made its national television debut from Knoxville, Tennessee, and they started with a bang. Now, the biggest fight organization in the Southeast returns home to Tampa, Florida for XFC 9 Evolution. HDNet Fights presents XFC 9 Evolution.
It is time for the title fight. Jason Goodall, undefeated bantamweight champion of XSV, takes on the challenger Pablo Alfonso. To get us underway, Christopher James.
All right, here we go. Our next fight is the co-main event of the evening, and it is for the XFC bantamweight title. Let's meet the contenders.
Pablo Alfonso versus Jason Goodall. Pablo the Hurricane Alfonso, MMA Masters.
Fighting for the belt, it means a lot for me, man. I want to become a champion, and I'll make this happen, man.
Boxing and jiu-jitsu background. Fighting out of Miami, Florida.
I hope just win this fight and get that belt and take it home.
XFC Bantamweight Champion Jason Good as Gold Goodall, Lee County Combat Sports.
The majority of my wins have come by knockout. However, I do have submission skills.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing specialist, fighting out of Cape Coral, Florida.
Take the win any way I can get it.
Oh, good kicks, good striking. Axe kicks, spinning kicks, look out for him. There's her dad, Daniel, in her corner, as always. Currently in school, full-time, studying business at the University of Houston. Black belt in Taekwondo, started training in the Korean art of kicking at only 3 years old. I think we're going to see some of those flashy Taekwondo kicks come into play here tonight, Pat.
I think it'll be an exciting fight, Michael. Father says that although she's much better striking than everybody's seen her striking, says she's very skilled on the ground also.
Let's look at the tail of the tape for this battle in the strawweight division. Esquivel 1-0, she is 12 years the younger, 1 inch the shorter, gives up the weight to Narvaez, gives up the reach in the arms, they're even in the legs. We are ready to go. Once again, let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Women's Strawweight Division. It is brought to you by Inkbox Printing. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This kickboxer, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style fighter, stands 5'6", weighed in 116.2 pounds. Making her professional debut tonight, training out of Weapons at Hand, Mixed Martial Arts, and fighting out of Corpus Christi, Texas, Brandy Killer B. Narvaez. Her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 5'5", weighed in 115.1 pounds. Holding a professional record, 1 win, 0 defeats. Training out of Paradigm MMA and fighting out of Houston, Texas, it's Scoville. Your referee in charge of the action is Patrick Petlon.
Ladies, come on in, ladies. All right, we already went over the rules. Me in the back, you know what's expected of you. I want a good, clean fight. I want you to protect yourselves at all times, obey my commands at all times. Understood? Touch gloves, go to your corners.
Stare down between these two women. Brandy Narvaez and Itzel Esquivel. Both raring to go from their corners.
Stretch. Red corner. Blue. You ready? Get your corners.
Referee Patlan gets us underway. Southpaw stance for Narvaez.
Narvaez bouncing around here.
Esquivel will switch stance. You'll notice a lot of people who emanate from a Taekwondo background are switch stances in the sport of Taekwondo. You see it in the Olympic Games, they're constantly switching stance.
It can be very dangerous.
Just by the footwork alone, you can see 2 completely different styles here. Up high on the balls of her feet is Esquivel. More flat-footed of the two is Narvaez. Expect some flash here. Very side-on stance from Esquivel. Overhand right, they clinch up. Short knee from Esquivel. Nice knee from Narvaez. She looks just bigger and stronger than Esquivel.
Yeah, it's very aggressive also. Good knees inside.
Narvaez trying to cut off the movement here of Esquivel. Not afford her too much range. Some fakes here from Itzel Esquivel. Still a real filling out process here in the first. Flicking up kick there. Clinch up again, little short knees. Tries for a trip there. Did Narvaez. Forces Esquivel back against the cage.
Smart to push her against the cage there. Using those cornrows to grind on her face. That doesn't feel good, I guarantee it.
You've had cornrows grind on your face?
I have, actually.
Was that also Tim
Not
Sylvia?
pleasant.
Was it also Tim Sylvia?
No, I believe that was Shoni Carter.
Where does Esquivel go from here, Pat?
Oh, simple. You know, use the underhook, lift and turn and step out of there. Footwork gets you out of there pretty easily, actually. Go one way, then the other. Double laterals.
Father calling instructions from the corner.
Putting her head back underneath. Nice job getting her there.
Good one down from Esquivel. With the orbital of Narvaez.
If I'm Narvaez's coach, I'm telling her, don't even kick. Just walk her down, punch her way in, put her against the cage again. Try and get takedowns. Or dirty box the whole time.
Need to engage a little more here. I'm surprised the referee hasn't said something to both these ladies. Takedown there from Narvaez.
Finally gets the trip.
Ground and pound now from Brandy.
Physical girl. Armbar. Nice attempt. Itzel.
Kick to the mush.
Deliberately has that hand through the legs there to turn her hips away.
Watch the back of the head.
Really had to battle to get back to that guard position. Now walking the legs up. Going for a triangle. Nice. Got it.
Oh, it's good down Irene! The very unassuming looking Itzel Esquivel advances her record to 2-0.
One triangle armbar. Quick transition.
Not to be on pro debut for Brandy Narvaez.
You can see Itzel blocking with the shin bone, then bringing the arm up. Sliding that foot through. Getting that triangle started, pulls the foot down, and then switches off to the arm right away. Doesn't waste any time, extends the hips, locks the elbow out, and it's over. Sweet transition.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Patrick Patlan stops the fight at 4 minutes 35 seconds into the first round for your winner by tap out due to armbar, Itzel Esquivel.
Itzel Esquivel improves her record to 2-0, brings the house down in the process. 0-1 is Brandy Narvaez. And a fight that a lot of people thought would go the distance ends in the very first round, courtesy of a very unassuming 20-year-old with her proud father, Daniel Esquivel. Let's park our peepers backstage now, where Rove and Ronnie Kruk has our main eventer, Clayton Mai.
Clayton Mai, you have never had a fight go to the judges' scorecards. 8 victories, 8 finishes. Why are you able to end your fights when a lot of flyweights cannot?
Yeah, I don't know. I just I can smell blood, and when I smell blood, I go after it. Always looking to finish. Like I said, I just I'm like a snake in there. When I see my prey and I see the opportunity, I seize it.
Your opponent, Sanchez, has never been finished. and actually has never lost. So how do you see yourself finishing this fight tonight?
Yeah, I just see utilizing good movement, I feel like I have a wrestling advantage as well over him, as well as a striking advantage. So I want to just, move around in there, hit him with some strikes. I feel like when he tastes my power, he's going to want to get it down, and either, when he shoots in, maybe lock a front headlock on him and finish with a choke, or, maybe just catch him with a well-placed shot and put him down.
You mentioned the striking game and a well-placed shot. If this fight does stay on its feet, how big of an advantage is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, that's my game plan, I feel like I have a, size advantage on him. My cardio is really good, so I feel like that's a huge advantage to be on the feet. I mean, obviously, I'm dangerous on the ground as well, so wherever it goes, I'm going to be ready for it.
We are looking forward to this. Clayton, you are known as the Python because you breed those snakes. Any chance you're going to walk out with one of your pets around your shoulders tonight?
I've been thinking about doing it. I need to ask people with Legacy and see if they let me do it. I'd love to do it.
All right. Well, we'll talk to the guys and make that happen next time. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
All right. Michael and Pat, back to you.
Thanks, Ron. Trying to encourage some Jake the Snake shenanigans there, Reverend Ron Kruk. And folks, coming up next, a catchweight fight you don't want to miss. Joshua Davila clashes with Jason Langelier. LFA 7 will be right back. Welcome back to Houston, Texas. And welcome back to Legacy Fighting Alliance number 7. 2 fights down, and as we roll into fight number 3, it will be a catchweight. As Joshua Davila takes on Jason Langelier. And this one should be a beauty. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Joshua the Thriller Davila.
Another body's on the roadside, suspects sped off, and nobody saw the ride. They're out to get stuff, could've never had enough. These days they're watching their backs, stay with the snubs.
Last time we saw this man, he defeated Ray Blodgett in an upset at LFA number 3. They're very tough, they're very durable. Joshua Davila out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There you see the win over Blodgett. Before that, loss to JD Domingo. The win over Vanderlei Camilo. Got to find some consistency. Let's take a closer look at Joshua Davila.
Early on in that fight with Blodgett, Davila took a lot of shots. You see this fight here. Blodgett looked really good. And Davila just stuck in there, showed he had the endurance, the chin, and came storming back. Just staying busy, Michael. Good workmanlike effort out of this kid. Solid technique. And really, I mean, the heart. The heart is what really impressed us, Michael, right?
Indeed, huge heart and tenacity for Joshua Davila. And what a contest he's about to have, taking on the towering Langelier.
Please welcome his opponent, making his way to the red corner, Jason the Slim Reaper Langelier.
The Slim Reaper, Jason Langelier, from here in Houston, had an 8-week camp, worked on his striking and his ground game. Joined Gracie Barra in preparation for this one. Had to change it around after the loss to Justin Reisberg. Before that, he enjoyed a 4-fight winning streak with wins over Jeremiah Jones, Anthony Ivey, Michael Lyons, and Joel Haseki. Let's take a closer look here at Langelier.
Yeah, Langelier said he learned a lot in that fight against Reisberg. Reisberg able to outdo him on the ground, and that's really where most people are going to want to get Langelier, because he is so tall for this division, a very skilled striker, dangerous guy. You want to get cross sides on him and get him on his back, because you stay on your feet too long and you're eventually going to eat some techniques out of him.
Langelier, former basketballer, won the Legacy Amateur title back in December 2013, was 4-0 as an amateur, 4-1 as a pro versus 7-7 of Davila. Davila 1 year. Vialda gives up huge height to Langelia. Look at the reach in the arms. Langelia 8 inches longer in the arm. Langelia is 7 inches longer in the legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in an LFA catchweight at 165 pounds. And brought to you by Grunt Style, Patriotic Apparel. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This kickboxer, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style fighter, stands 5'8", weighed in 164.9 pounds. Holding a professional record, 7 wins, 7 defeats with 2 wins, coming by way of knockout. Training out of Gracie United and fighting out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Joshua the Thriller Davila. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 6'4", weighed in 164.8 pounds. Holding a professional record, 4 wins, 1 defeat, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout, 1 by way of submission. Training out of Metro Fight Club and fighting out of Houston, Texas, Jason the Slim Reaper Langelier. Your referee in charge of the action is Chris Reed.
All right, fighters, you're giving the instructions in the back room. I need you to, when I say fight, fight. When I say stop, stop. Any questions, Blue? Any questions, Red? You're going to touch him up, do it now, head back to the cage.
Chris Reed, third man in the cage, as Jason Langelia takes on Joshua Davila. 3 rounds of action, but will it go that far? They are staring at each other.
You ready? You ready?
From across the cage. Langelia bounds out of his corner. Tall, lean, but powerful. Davila, a lot of heart, can take enormous punishment.
Got to keep him moving. At the single, don't go against the cage. You actually want to walk him around. Switch off to a double when you can.
The takedown of the leg kick here, Davila. Muay Thai clinch in the lock. Look for the elbow, Langelia. There's the knee.
Only so many chances you're going to get at getting him to the ground.
Leg kick from Langelia. Now we're on the ground inside the opening minute.
Pulls guard. He's got a very big, tall guy on top of him. Langelia postures up. Could be big trouble.
Saw Davila take a lot of punishment against Blodgett and rally back. Tremendous tenacity on the man. Doesn't give much away, got very much a poker face, Davila. Sprawl out from Langelia.
The little darce choke started here with those long arms, just tight.
Langelia, can he find the finish here in the first round?
Tight. He's really got to post up on that hip with his right hand. Hasn't done that.
Langelia still turning.
Oh boy.
Davila still fighting.
Survived it.
He is incredible, Joshua Davila. And the human sponge absorbs the first half of the round.
Better get moving. Got to get those hips going.
Up kick, right hand from Langelia. What do you think of the fight style of someone like Davila, Pat, who can take enormous punishment just to, look for his opening?
I call those guys kind of from the zombie division.
Right.
They just keep coming, keep absorbing. Eventually, people get tired and they come back on them. You've got to do an immense amount of damage on people like that, and learn to contain yourself and not get crazy.
Who was the biggest zombie fighter you fought?
Yasunori Matsumoto.
Wow.
Insane. Fought him twice. Broke his elbow, and then he tried choking me with his broken arm for like 2 minutes. And then I had to choke him unconscious. Second time I fought him, he was cut over and under both eyes. His ears were bleeding, his mouth was gashed open, and his nose was broken. And the referee finally stopped the fight. He wasn't stopping.
Poor bastard, I feel sorry for it.
No, he was tough, man.
Langelia trying to turn it on, and Davila just taking what this towering beanpole can give it.
It's a good place for Davila to be. In tight, turn it into a grappling match. Slowly trying to wear Langelier out.
Langelier loves the clinch and knees, and he's got the perfect build to execute those techniques. Jumping knee, caught the forearm of Davila.
Yeah, did not land.
For the upcut elbow, didn't land either. Nicely to the breadbasket.
Langelier had plenty of opportunity to push off there and use his reach. This is a point where a fighter wishes he would have spent about 3 or 4 months in a Midwest wrestling room, be able to get these takedowns that he so badly needs.
Speaking of wrestlers, you can see UFC Hall of Famer Don Fry in the background there, ringside here at LFA. Great to have the legendary Don Fry in the house.
Keep attacking the body, not abandoning the body on him. You're letting him clinch with you too much. You either get all the way in or get all the way out of range, okay? You need to play at your range a little bit more. If you're close enough, make sure you can strike with him. Don't let him clinch with you.
Second down.
Davila's corner telling him a lot of body shots, getting close, stay out of his range or inside of it, which is smart.
10-9 Langelier in the first round, says Pat. Let us know how you score it at Chevello Voice, at Pat Miletich, and O'Cruck on Twitter.
Davila had a bright spot there at the very end of that first round. He had a crotch lift going and got Langelier off his feet up into the air. I would be going for that again.
Let's go to Ron in Langelier's corner. Ron?
Yeah, Michael, the Langelier team was just saying they didn't speak too much, guys. It was pretty quiet, but they did say, hey, you're doing great. Keep it standing. He's going to try to take you down in this round. Fight it off. Use your takedown defense, and then start throwing. Michael.
Thanks, Ron.
Almost got his hands locked on that double. Go to the crotch lift now.
Good, very good. Turn the corner when you can.
Foot stomp from Davila. He liked that in the first round. Takedown from Langelier, Pat.
That was a hard landing.
Langelier is very talented.
Davila's face might have been the landing gear on that one.
A loss to Reisberg really did upset Langelier. And he put in some hard yards in training, in preparation to get back in the winner's circle. Doing a good job of it so far.
Learn a lot from a loss. Davila, nice job getting out of there and coming up with this single. He's got to follow up. Nice. Got to work up the body quickly. Work his way up. Pinch those legs with his legs. Scoop them. He's trying to lock out his knee here. See how he's extending his hips?
Let's go. Improve your position. I'll restart you.
His legs are so long that might be tough to do. Got to get up around the waist. Pull those arms out from underneath him. Got the arm trap behind his back. Nice. See if he can pass now.
What's Langelier going to try and do here,
Got
Pat?
to take advantage of that. Well, he's got to get his arm free first.
Well, he's winding up on that right hand to the body there, Davila.
Davila needs to position himself. Get to the cross sides here. Yank Langelier's hips back also.
2 minutes remaining in the second round of 3. First round was Langelier's, no doubt about it, but Davila's powered back well in this round.
Watch your fingers, guys.
Davila got to get past those long legs. There we go.
Come on, Big Jay!
Davila, side control. Plenty of time remaining here to do some damage. Doing enough to win this round, do you feel, Pat?
I think
Davila,
so.
even
See
it up.
if he was trying to go for a choke here. Nice, got his back now.
This is how Davila works.
Got to stay centered up.
Consistent and slow. But always in the game. Great to see UFC matchmaker Mick Maynard in the house here tonight as well.
Davila trying to work that arm in there, but Langelier doing a good job controlling the wrist.
Let's go, let's do something with that.
You can flatten him out and start pounding away. Score some points. Do some damage.
This will be Davila's round, and it'll be even going to the third. It's just like a carpet on your back there, Joshua Davila. Always keeps coming.
Corners, corners, corners.
Come on, Big Jay!
Watch Langelier here. Throws that leg across, beautiful hip toss with the whizzer.
One round apiece, says Pat Miletich after 2. How are you scoring, folks? Do you have the towering Langelier, or do you have the tugboat, Joshua Davila?
Second out.
Third and final.
A little bit too low.
Takedown early from Langelier. And let's go to Ron in Davila's corner. Ron.
Yeah, the advice to their fighter was take him to the ground right away and control the clinch.
Footlock.
But I don't think they wanted him on his back. Michael.
Oh,
Thanks,
buddy.
Ron.
Langelier's arms trapped in between the legs here.
Go work on it.
He's cranking on that ankle.
Oh, he is indeed.
Getting more leverage when he gets up here. See if he transitions. Nice job to get on top, see if he can keep it. Good job scooping that leg. That was important. Now he's got to push that knee out of his way. Come down and cross sides.
Davila.
Oh, nice job.
Looking to
Angelier coming up here.
Yeah.
Davila getting out in front. Too much of that.
A very entertaining contest, a very close contest as we tick out 3 minutes 35 to go, third and final round. Still anybody's fight for the taking. Little left hand to the side of the head there from Langelier.
See if Davila can figure out how to get out of here. He's got to get that arm to the underhook position. Now he's trapped his own arm between the legs, but coming out the back door. Davila's cut.
Let's start grinding him out here. A couple elbows.
250. Cut over the right eye on Davila.
Davila trying to get out of that mount position. Skid mark of blood across the canvas there with his face. Tried to go for a leg lock. Langelier saw it coming. Now looking for a choke here. Sit out by Davila to get out of it. Nice. Putting the hand down no longer saves you from those knees.
Well, if Davila didn't know that, he knows it now.
Yeah.
Breathing heavy through an open mouth here, Davila. You've got to admire his fight style, Pat. Just keeps coming, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, he keeps working the whole time. He's certainly never going to give up. Better get his posture better. He's going to eat some knees.
Muay Thai clinch, gives up on that now. Some dirty boxing from Langelier. Switch knee, left there.
Here comes a whizzer. See the throw.
$120 remains.
Davila coming right back up. Drop down to a single right here. Get that crotch lift again. Not going to get this ankle pick most likely.
And he's back here, Davila, with 40 seconds to go, Pat.
I thought pulling guard was done 10 years ago.
Yep. Davila found a DeLorean.
Unless you're Marcelo Garcia. Or a few others.
You can see Davila's blood staining the canvas there. We are going to go the distance. It looks like Langelier will edge this one, 2 rounds to 1. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter. Still to come here tonight, our main event could determine the #1 contender in the flyweight division as Clayton Mai takes on undefeated Roberto Sanchez.
Doc's probably going to come over and say hello in just a second, but catch your breath.
Pat's scorecard should show us Langelier winning the contest. 29-28. Yes, Pat, there are some weird people in Houston. The nerve of someone coming up and asking you while you're on air if you have an Android charger to charge his phone. Someone out of the audience.
What a backhand him out of his polo shirt.
Go to his office during the week where he works and ask him if he's got an Android charger while he's in a meeting, a corporate meeting. What an absolute muppet. Okay, Mike Kendall's going to have our decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the bout. 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Jason the Slim Reaper Langelier.
Jason Langelier improves his record of 5-1. The hard work, the change of champs to Gracie Barra paid off. Back in the winner's circle, Jason Langelier. To Villa, we are going to see a lot more of him. He always comes to fight, never to lay down and have an easy night. He's always a tough opponent. 7-8 record doesn't reflect. All right, it's time to go backstage once more. Rove and Ronnie Crack has the undefeated Roberto Sanchez.
Many flyweights, both you and your opponent, Clayton Mai, know how to end a fight. So what is it about your fighting style that enables you to finish your opponents?
I think it's the level of my jiu-jitsu. Even at the UFC level, a lot of these guys are only blue belts, maybe purple belts. But, you know, once you go against a brown belt or a black belt, it's going to be a different story. I think that's what helps you finish fights.
4 of your 5 victories have come by way of submission. My 7 submission wins out of 8. You're both great on the ground, but why do you feel you have the advantage when the fight hits the mat?
You know, I don't feel there's any 125s I can challenge me on the ground. You know, I'm very confident in my grappling skill, and you know, all my training partners are browns and blacks and heavier than me, and I handle them too. So I don't see any different with mine.
Roberto, with a win, you will improve to 6-0, possibly an LFA title shot in your future, or maybe the call to the UFC, as Dana White is on record saying he is interested in signing you with so much on the line. Is this the biggest fight of your career?
Yeah, I guess so, if you put it that way.
No pressure, though, right?
Yeah, but, you know, I'm undefeated, so for me, all my fights are important because I want to keep that undefeated record. I want to keep climbing the rankings. You know, after this, hopefully in the UFC, keep climbing there and fight Demetrius.
Very good. All right, Roberto Sanchez, best of luck tonight. Michael and Pat, back to you.
Thanks, Ron. Indeed, can Roberto Sanchez be stopped, or will the streak continue? But coming up next, Clovis Hancock takes on the man from Kazakhstan, Nikolai Veretennikov. Access TV Fights rolls on right after this. Tonight on New Japan Pro Wrestling, our coverage of G1 Climax 26 continues. This tournament is split into 2 blocks, and tonight we bring you matches from the final night of A block competition. Could one of these men be going to the finals? JR Jim Ross and Josh Barnett have the call after LFA 7. And let's park our peepers backstage again. I know that Ron Kruk is always excited when he's with this guy. It's the UFC Hall of Famer. I love this dude, Don Fry.
Yes, Michael, I do too. Our good friend Don Fry is here in Houston, newly inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in the summer. Don, as a pioneer of the sport, what did that honor mean to you?
You know, that meant everything to me. It was really important just to, one thing, be remembered by the fans, you know, after 20 years. And for my peers to go in there and say something good about me. And, you know, I figured Dana White's been throwing rocks at me, and he's nice enough to let me in. And, you know, the Fertitta brothers, God bless them all. I didn't think they'd let me in Vegas without shooting at me.
They let you in, and trust me, folks, the reaction here in Houston for this guy, everyone wants a picture with the Cowboy. Don, the year started off so great last year, but then got pretty scary quickly when you suffered a major health scare that actually had you in a medically induced coma for over 2 months. Give us the details. What happened?
Heck, if I could remember, I'd tell you. I went in for back surgery number 8 or something like that, and I guess I was okay for a few days, and then I had a little bit of a hemorrhage and went down and then put me in the coma, and I got pneumonia and got a spine infection, and must not have been too bad because it's only, you know, a small coma.
Just a small one. You look great. I mean, how's the recovery? You feeling okay?
You know what? I feel like $1 million. It's all loose change, but still $1 million.
Any way you count it, my friend. Hey, I know you're staying busy. You're doing some movies. Give us the details. What are you shooting now, or what are you working on?
Heck, we're going to do a music video this weekend.
You have a solo?
You know what? I don't know yet. One guy says yes, the other guy just saying maybe. And then we did a movie last year with Sean Stone, Oliver Stone's son, and this crap. If I remember the name, it'd be great. We can't remember the name of it. But we're looking at doing another movie. Alex Wraith. He wrote a movie for me in mind, but I guess Sean Penn liked it, and the old road warrior, what's his name? Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, Sean Penn, and Mel Gibson.
Yeah, they liked it, so I may be sitting on the sidelines, you know.
Dude, you'll steal this show. I know you will. Even with Sean Penn and Mel Gibson, you'll probably steal the show.
Well, I'll go in there and steal their watch, you know, if they're not paying attention.
Very good. Don Fry, we're so glad that you're feeling better. You're recovered. Keep us posted on what's going on, and always come and see me and the boys, okay?
Thanks, partner. Appreciate it.
Anytime. All right, Michael and Pat, back to you.
Thanks, Ron. Make sure you touch the moustache for us before you leave, Ron. Don Fry, great to have the UFC Hall of Famer in the house here tonight in Houston. Okay, coming up next, it should be a good one. Clovis Hancock takes on the Kazakhstan Nikolai Veretennikov.
Ladies and gentlemen, on now to our fourth fight of LFA 7 on Access TV. Please welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Clovis the Cleaver Hancock.
I know that I got an ego. I'm running with all of my goons. Understand these is my people. These is my hitters. This is my family. Born and raised in the ghetto streets. Loyalty over everything.
Clovis the Cleaver Hancock. We last saw him against Brendan Allen. Lost by a submission rear naked choke in the second round to Brendan Allen. That was back at Legacy Fighting Championship 58 in July of last year. Hancock needs to get back in the winner's circle. Had the first 2 wins over Ruben Esparza and Ryan Josie. The Esparza win at Bellator, the Josie win at LFC 55. A 7-week camp for Hancock. Changed gyms, trains at Gracie Barra. Says everything's looking better. Let's take a look now at Clovis Hancock.
Clovis is a tough guy, tough character. Even though he had a loss in his last fight to a very good fighter, Brendan Allen, he's got decent ground skills, good positioning, likes his submission game. Said he was embarrassed yesterday about the name Clovis, so he always went by CJ until he found out Clovis means great fighter in German.
Clovis Hancock says he doesn't know too much about Nikolai Veretennikov. Does predict he'll submit him, says it'll come by a Kimura.
Opponent making his way in the red corner, Nikolai Veretennikov.
The Kazakh flag is flying in the corner of Nikolai Veretennikov. He comes in on a 3-fight winning streak tonight. The hat-trick, including wins over Artenis Young, Charlie Ontiveros, 2 legacy vets there, and Don Desanyake. Started his pro career with back-to-back losses against Ronnie Alexander, Landaster Utrera, and Rashidan Abdulashidov. Veretennikov, boxer, wrestler, sambo stylist, trained with Evangelista Cyborg Santos and Santos' brother here in Houston. Moved to the United States at the suggestion of Kazakhstan boxer, my favorite boxer currently, Gennady Golovkin. Dude's awesome.
Triple G's a beast.
Yeah.
But this young man is very tough, and the fact that he's come back off 2 losses at the start of his career to win 3 in a row. Tells me he's definitely got his improved training going, improved training partners. Going to be a tough character, as we always say. Anybody from one of the stands, you know you're going to have a fight on your hands. And good job, by the way, Michael, reading those eye charts of names in his fight history.
Pat, except maybe Pakistan. They're good cricketers, but not so much fighters.
Good point. They make some clothes. They make some clothes over there.
You get good suit. Here we go. Tournament safe. Veretennikov and Hancock. The Kazakhstan, 3 years the younger, 1 inch the taller, gives up the reach in the arms, gives up a ½ inch in the legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA welterweight division and is brought to you by Venom Fight Gear, the official glove of the LFA. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style fighter stands 6 foot tall, weighed in 169.8 pounds. Holding a professional record, 2 wins, 1 loss with 2 wins, coming by way of submission. Training out of Gracie, Baja, West Chase. And fighting out of Houston, Texas, Clovis, the Cleaver Hancock. His opponent across the LFA cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist, staying 6'1", weighed in 171.3 pounds. Holding a professional record, 3 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Training out of Shooting Box Team Sidemore. Again, fighting out of Astana, Kazakhstan, Nikolai Veretennikov. Your referee in charge of the action is Patrick Patla.
Come to the center. All right, we already went over the rules in the back, so you know what's expected of you. I want a good, clean fight. I want you to protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Understood? Yes, sir. Touch gloves. Go to your corners.
Patrick Patlan, final instructions for this one. We are ready for 3 rounds. Will it go that far? Between Nikolai Veretennikov from Kazakhstan and Clovis the Cleaver Hancock. Plenty of anticipation surrounding this one.
Blue corner, you ready? Reds, you ready? Let's go!
Veretennikov has the height, has the reach. Good combination.
Veretennikov's a rough cat, man.
Good combination.
You can tell he's powerful.
Veretennikov ripped. Strongly built Kazakh. Clovis changing levels with a kick, spinning back fist, just gets out of the way.
About got ripped off his feet with that kick.
Veretennikov packing power. Oh, beautiful knee, almost folds Clovis in half. Strong, this Kazakh fighter.
Clovis getting himself way out of position with these kicks. Better stop kicking.
Points high clinch. Oh, Clovis may be in trouble. And I think he's on unsteady legs here.
Yeah.
Veretennikov picking him apart in the first round. Cut on the head of Clovis Hancock. Veretennikov just stalking him. High left roundhouse from Hancock. High left roundhouse. High left roundhouse again, misses for Hancock as he recovered a little here after a very hard early get-go.
Veretennikov is just waiting and biding his time.
Body shot again.
Folded in half, he's hurt. He's gasping.
My power shot to the midsection.
Yeah, he's gasping. Here comes a big kick.
Clovis is hurt here, and he could be ripe for the picking. Still with a long time to go here in the first round. Veretennikov has power. Oh, Muay Thai clinch and knee. Clovis stumbling all over the cage. Knee again under the armpit. Can Clovis survive another 2 minutes?
After that straight right to the body, Clovis came up like he just came out of the bottom of a 100-foot lake, gasping for air. I'm just waiting for Veretennikov to do that, step inside a kick and blast.
Oh, body shot. He is just dismantling it. What a beast. Oh, straight to the noggin.
He went to throw it to the body, and Clovis ducked into it with his head.
That right hand is phenomenal. Knee again from Veretennikov. Oh,
that hurt.
My word. He is just butchering the midsection of Clovis Hancock, and again with the knee. You'll be surprised if Veretennikov does have a Muay Thai background. The way he strikes here, Muay Thai is very big in Kazakhstan.
Brutal kicks.
Watch your fingers, CJ. Watch
Just a hunch, but I think he's going to throw a straight right to the body, Michael.
Let's see if your crystal ball proves true here.
Just a snap in the dark.
Clovis is gasping for air. A little bit acrobatic, and he upends himself. Well, he may see up the round here and get a much-needed break, Hancock.
Another straight right, hitting in the sternum and the chest.
Watch your fingers.
I don't think Hancock thought he'd survive the round early on. He's going to, though. I'd love to know what they say to him in his corner between rounds, because he just took a shellacking.
Look at me. Look at me.
Well, let's just say that Veretennikov landed a few body shots in that first round. Guy's got a cannon for a right hand. Straight into the solar plexus. You can just see him. Oof. Trying to get the air to come back in after that right hand. There's another. And then a flying knee. Nice job by Veretennikov to change the angles and heights of his attack levels.
Gee.
Sitting duck right now is Clovis.
Clovis Hancock taking more shots to the belly than a diabetic in that first round. Veretennikov 10-9. Okay, let's go to Ron in Hancock's corner. Ron?
Yeah, their advice to their gas fighter was box and kick, box and kick. They said it about 5 times. They also want him to throw the outside low kick and follow that up by a straight left. Michael.
Thanks, Ron. No advice to try and get it to the ground there, Pat.
Stick your hand in the bear trap.
Right. I would have thought they said at all costs try and get this fight on the ground.
Yeah.
You are getting smoked in the stand-up. You see the Kazakhstani just setting that right hand. He just wants to put it through the belly button, pop it out the spine, go right through the body.
Quick left hook there by Veretennikov. Launched him off of his feet, spun him around. Clovis didn't know what the heck hit him there.
He's a pleasure to watch, Veretennikov, because you know when he throws, he's throwing for kill.
Yeah.
Oh, spinning back fist, left hook. The size of the deltoids, the shoulders on this Kazakh. He is built. Clovis Hancock too.
I'm waiting for the head kick.
From Veretennikov?
Yeah, absolutely. That's coming. All these body shots are going to lead to a big head shot.
Look how high Clovis's chin is.
Oh, spinning back fist caught. Good.
Nice knee there from Veretennikov.
Veretennikov got caught with that spinning back fist from Clovis. I think it made him mad.
High left roundhouse. Inside leg kick. The dismantling continues.
Veretennikov does need to stay more busy though.
Oh, he is going for the knockout.
Clovis, nice left hand, looping it in, trying to catch him.
Oh, backed him up 6 paces. Nods that right hand in. But Hancock is still here. He's not waving the white flag.
Follow with the head kick there after that left hook. Would have been the right time to throw it.
Now he tries for a takedown and Veretennikov just throws him off, says, I'll have none of that, fella. Oh, thud for the nose.
Clovis, tough character. He's taking some heavy shots, man.
They're all taking their toll on Clovis Hancock. Looping punches from Hancock. High knee, right hand from Veretennikov. Kicks out the support leg. Let's see some ground and pound now from the Kazakh.
Trying to pass here.
He's
And
going to
let
allow
him back up.
45 seconds remains in this second round. Another good one for Veretennikov. You hear Veretennikov's corner saying he's tired, Nikolai. They want their man to finish. There's the high kick.
Just didn't turn the hips over on that head kick.
It looks like Hancock's going to see the third round. Certainly didn't think it'd get here.
Hey, listen, you gotta win this round. You gotta submit him. So you gotta make him walk his jab, jab, jab.
Veretennikov with target practice. Knee almost caught him in the chin, then the second one followed up by the punch. Veretennikov definitely could stay busier in this fight. He's got the single, boots the leg out from underneath Clovis. Comes in with some ground and pound there. Eventually let him back up. But another good round for Veretennikov. Clovis hanging in there, tough character.
Third and final round inside the Houston Arena Theatre for LFA 7, where Nikolai Veretennikov out of Kazakhstan is in complete and utter control. Is there a miracle in the making for Clovis
In your corner.
Hancock?
In your corner. In your corner. Let's go.
I want to see if Veretennikov lines up that rear leg head kick. Clovis being a lefty, that head kick's wide open.
Let's go to Ron in Veretennikov's corner.
Yeah, Michael, Team Cyborg's advice was to watch the takedown. They're pretty sure that's going to be the game plan of Hancock, to throw more punches, and they want him to finish this fight with a hook. Michael.
Thanks, Ron. Oh, the knee, the left hand.
Clovis come out fighting in this round, Michael.
Looking for that takedown now.
He's scrapping hard.
And he's breathing hard too. Mouth wide open. Makes you more prone to a knockout. Got to be careful.
And a broken jaw.
Hancock needs to find something. A Hail Mary shot, he goes for it.
Veretennikov had wide open shots there and didn't take them. Got to pull the trigger.
He's breathing a little heavier too, Veretennikov. Is there an opening for Hancock? Is Veretennikov fading?
Got to follow up. You know, once Veretennikov learns to put 5-6 punches together, he's going to be racking people. There he is. He's cut bad from that head kick.
A huge head kick from Nikolai Veretennikov.
There was, he put together a few techniques and got the finish because of it. It's like we've been talking about the whole fight. Talented guy, just needs to put stuff together. Big, strong kid. Good technique. Take a look at the setup here. See the knee come, then the punch, then the head kick follows. Timber. Left hand, step through kick. Gash happens right over the eye. Clovis took that one hard, didn't see it coming. Boom, ducked right into it.
David Maldonado goes to work on the cut over the right eye of Clovis Hancock. Knocked out in the third round with a head kick by Nikolai Veretennikov.
Look at that gash, Michael.
Look at that. That's a money box over the eye of Hancock. We'll go to Mike Kendall to make this all official in just a moment. A knockout win of the highest order for Nikolai Veretennikov. I want to see a whole lot more of this Kazakh fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Patrick Patlan, stops the fight at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the third round for your winner by knockout, Nikolai Vadatinnikov.
Vadatinnikov goes 4-2. Clovis Hancock 2-2. Impressive. Nikolai Vadatinnikov. Folks, coming up next, Noel Ligon returns to the cage after a 5-year layoff to challenge Gilbert Urbina at middleweight. More action coming up on Access TV. Houston, Texas is the setting for Legacy Fighting Alliance number 7. We've still got 3 fights to go on tonight's card. And coming up next, 2 undefeated fighters. This one should be a corker as Gilbert Urbina takes on the returning Noel Ligon at middleweight. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, on out to the feature fight of the night. Please welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Gilbert, the RVG Bad Boy Urbina.
Gilbert Urbina, the 20-year-old who is 4-0. His brother Elias was a cast member on The Ultimate Fighter Season 23. Brother Hector, of course, fights in the UFC. They're in the corner tonight of Gilbert. As we see, his undefeated streak comes off the win over Anthony Tatum back in 2015. Won by submission rear naked choke. Been a while between drinks here for Urbina. Not as long, though, as it has been for Noel Ligon.
And his brother, Hector, came up and trained with me for quite a while in Iowa. Nice to see him again. And they said their 14-year-old brother, who's 240 pounds, is a monster.
Only 1 week's notice to make his return to the cage here, Urbina. Says he is in here to kill. Prepared for 3 rounds, but doesn't think it'll go that far.
Please welcome his opponent, making his way to the LFA cage, fighting out the red corner, Noel Ligon.
What an ovation for Noel Ligon. 5-0, 2-0 for Legacy, but have a look at the last time he fought against Artemis Young back in 2012. Had to work back from back injuries, tore his ACL back in November 2012, lost his opportunity for a title shot, had another surgery in 2013. Says he is back.
Yeah, 2 ACL surgeries for him. He was definitely on a tear before that injury. Very good skills, heavy-handed guy, very aggressive, good grappling skills also. We'll see what he's got left. See how hungry he is coming back off those surgeries and injuries. I tell you what, he's got to be just chomping at the bit to get back in here and fight.
Great hands on Ligon, Golden Gloves competitor, 2002, 2009. 6-week camp, worked in his timing, worked in his ground game. Says he's a better striker than Gilbert. Says he'll knock out the 20-year-old tonight. Let's look at the tail of the tape for this one. Both undefeated. Ligon 15 years the elder, 3 inches the shorter, has the weight, gives up the reach of the arms, is a ½ inch longer downstairs.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is time for the feature fight of the night here on LFA 7. And this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. It is brought to you by GLC 2000, the world's most potent joint pain formula. GLC 2000, no pain, more gain. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 6'3", weighed in at 179.5 pounds. Holding a professional record, 4 wins, 0 defeats. Training out of Team Urbina and fighting out of Velasco, Texas, Gilbert, the RVG Bad Boy Urbina. His opponent across the LFA cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a Jeet Kune Do style fighter, standing 6 foot tall, weighed in 184.9 pounds. Holding a professional record, 5 wins, 0 defeats, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout, 1 via submission. Training out of Mosel's MMA Academy and fighting out of Houston, Texas, Noliga. Your referee charging action is Chris Reed.
All right, fighters, you're giving instructions in the back room. I need you to, when I say fight, you fight. When I say stop, you stop. Do you have any questions, Blue? Any questions, Red? Let's touch them up and get back to the cage.
On instructions from Chris Reed. Gilbert Urbina, 4-0. And No Ligon, 5-0.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's fight!
Return here for Ligon.
Ligon circling into the left hand. Don't know if I'd advise that. Ligon, a powerful guy. Heavy, heavy hands.
Urbina, can he use his reach here?
Ooh, caught that left hand, there it is. It'll wake you up or put you to sleep.
Backs him up with that left hand. Good roundhouse kick to the ribs there. Front kick up to the face from Urbina.
Yeah, look at that red mark on his ribs already. Urbina's got good kicks.
Completely different body shapes on these two. Thick, muscular, powerful. Ligon takes a head kick. Tall, lean and muscular is Urbina. Front kick nicely done. Those rangy legs of the 20-year-old.
Really quick to fight back to his feet there. Got the body lock here. Yep, let it go.
Urbina looks for the elbows. Smart tactic.
Watch those elbows, make sure they don't.
Nice job getting out of there.
Body shot, nicely done.
Yeah.
Urbina goes to the tie clinch, throws him in.
Keep that chin down in there.
Nice work at the tie clinch.
He's done a good job 2 times in a row fighting his way off the cage. Landing strikes and then skating out laterally. Pretty good composure this young guy has. Grabbing the cage to get up.
Urbina looking for a finish. And he finds it.
Wow. Talented young man.
He is talented. And he's still undefeated. 5-0 now, Gilbert Urbina. Ligon 5-1.
Getting chastised by the referee right now for not letting the choke go quicker.
Talented family, Pat.
Yeah. No, they're all tough. As I said, furniture does not last long in the Urbina household. Here it is. Catches that kick. Beautiful. Nice pursuit. Right away goes to the seatbelt, throws this right arm up and over and locks the hands. Gets the legs in. Locks on the choke right away. Ligon had his hand on the cage getting up and not protecting his neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Chris Reed calls a stop to the fight. 3 minutes, 1 second into the first round for your winner by tap out. Did a rear naked choke, Gilbert, the RVG Bad Boy Urbina.
Congrats, man. All right, Gilbert Urbina, wow, you said you waited 2 years to get here into the LFA or Legacy back in the day. How satisfying is it to get this victory in your debut?
All I gotta say is thank you, God, for blessing me with this opportunity. Number one, first and foremost, let me get a little sip real quick.
You deserve that.
That sip tasted good. Yeah, I took the fight on 1 week notice. My older brother Eli was supposed to fight him at 185 at his weight class. I'm a welterweight, by the way. Just want to let y'all know. And if you think I'm great, wait till you see this guy.
Well, it's a fighting family here, reunion here, of course, with Eli, your other brother Hector, and of course your dad. How special is it to enjoy this win with the family here?
It's great, man. They're always supporting me 100%. And man, I'm just so thankful.
So what's next for you? Do you want one of the guys in the top echelon of the LFA? Well, give us your thoughts on what you'd like to do next.
I just want to cash my check already. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't come from much, guys. We came from nothing, and now we're doing something, all right? And what's next? If the UFC wants to make me an Ultimate Fighter, I'll take that.
Well, we'd like you to stick around in the LFA for a little while. Congratulations, huge win.
And if, everybody calls out Sage Northcutt. I'm not calling him out, but I'll take a Mickey Gall fight, Sage Northcutt fight. I'm 20 years old. Turned 21 on April 5th. 5-0, let's go.
5-0 remains undefeated. Gilbert Urbina. Michael.
Gilbert Urbina gets the victory here tonight, goes 5-0. Calls out Sage Northcutt, who is in the audience here in the Houston Arena Theatre. Okay, folks, it's nearly time for the co-main event. The bantamweight takes center stage as Domingo Pilarte battles Adrian Yanez. We will return to LFA 7 on Access TV5. Welcome back inside the Houston Arena Theatre. We're coming up next. It's our co-main event here at LFA number 7 as Domingo Pilarte takes on Adrian Yanez. Let's get to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the co-main event of the evening. Please welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Domingo Golden Boy Pilarte.
After losing to Cal Machado in his second pro fight, Domingo Pilarte is going on a 3-fight winning streak. Last time out, a win over Chris Pham at Legacy 59. Knocked him out in the first round. Subbed Javier Obregon by an armbar in the first round and decisioned Joel Scott. Pilate, a 12-week camp, worked at Elevation MMA in Colorado with Dwayne Ludwig. Worked at his speed, worked at his scrambling. Said he learned how to pace himself, how to catch his breath during the fight. Says the game plan is to use his reach here, Pat.
Well, he's got some great striking. He really does. Great mover. Likes to keep fights standing, likes to be exciting. You can see here, he will get into slugfest without any doubt. Won't bat an eye at that. That's he and Machado going at it, which was a fight that we called, and I think we were even on our feet in that fight, Michael. But said he's improved greatly with new training partners, new coaching, taking his game to a whole new level. We'll see how that looks tonight for sure.
Domingo Pilate, his first fight of 2017.
And now please welcome his opponent, making his way to the red corner, Adrian Yanez.
My life is like a bitch, but it could be worse. It's like ever since my birth, I've been living a curse. Barely make it, I take it. Day by day, verse by verse, get a shot.
23-year-old Adrian Yanez out of Houston. 12-week camp for Yanez. Worked at his boxing, his angles, and his wrestling. Says he has to watch out for Domingo's left kick in his left hand. The plan is to be smart. Let Domingo come to him. Cut the angles. He predicts a second-round knockout. He comes in off a 4-fight streak. TKO Jake Snyder. Subbed out Daniran Seymour in the first round. Decision the tough Ryan Hollis at Bellator. And submitted Colin Wright at Legacy 59 in the third round. Let's take a closer look at Adrian Yanez.
I think we could see ourselves a great striking match between these two, Michael. Both guys love to get in there and slug. Both can be technical, both can be sluggers. I think it's just going to come down to endurance potentially in this fight. And also, Yanez, I think, needs to try and pick his shots, not get into a slugfest potentially with Pilate, because Pilate, I think, naturally is the bigger man.
Pilate is 4 years the older, has the height over Yanez, has the weight, 3.5 inches in reach, and also is 1 inch longer in the legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the co-main event of the evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Bantamweight division. It is brought to you by Private Internet Access. For safe browsing, always use protection. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this boxer, wrestler, styles fighter stands 6 foot tall, weighed in 136.3 pounds. Holding a professional record, 6 wins, 1 defeat, with 3 wins coming by way of submission, 2 by way of knockout. Training out of the 4-ounce Fight Club and fighting out of Houston, Texas, Domingo Golden Boy Pilate. His opponent across the elephant cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 5'7", weighed in 135.1 pounds. Holding a professional record, 5 wins, only 1 defeat, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout, 2 by way of submission. Training out of Metro Fight Club and fighting out of Houston, Texas, Adrian Yanez. Your referee in charge of the action is Patrick Petlon.
All right, gentlemen, we already went over the rules in the back, so you know what's expected of you. I want a good, clean fight. I want you to protect yourselves at all times, obey my commands at all times. Understood? Touch gloves. Let's go to your corner.
It should be a thrilling co-main event, as Adrian Yanez takes on Domingo Pilate.
Good, get in your corner, please.
Two men who don't know how to take a backward step.
Right to ready, let's
Pilate
go!
especially loves the slugfest.
Yanez got more of a MMA / Thai stance, squared up more. Pilate more of a boxing stance. Traditional martial arts horse stance style. Could be used for either. Using a lot of side kicks initially here.
Pilate.
Yeah, Pilardi looking for a takedown early.
Didn't expect it from him. Usually likes to stand and strike as long as possible, but a takedown in effect here.
Nice change up to the double there.
Pilate. Top position. I'm surprised the Brazilian took it to ground so quickly.
Really slick transition to that double. Wow, lost him, nice.
Yanez going to allow him back up. The referee doesn't for it.
Come on, get up. Go!
High kick from Pilate. That's the one Yanez said he needed to watch, the left high kick. And the left hand.
With that side stance, Yanez needs to work those legs, inside-outside kicks.
There's the left high kick again. Chance back for Adrian Yanez. Pilate in southpaw stance.
Yanez, good mover. Getting out of the way of most of these strikes.
Still just dipping their toes in the water here. Good left turn there from Yanez.
Pilardi not committing on those jabs because he knew how quick Yanez was. Yanez got to him anyway. Yanez lightning fast. I like this kid's style. Look at that. Nice defense. Your feet move your head. Watch him, you'll learn. Got poked.
High poke there, just accidental.
Let's go.
Yanez high on the balls to his feet, parrying away those kicks. Pilate is still very side on in his stance. Outside crescent kicks there from Pilate.
Nothing landing though.
1 minute remains in the first round. Pilate trying to maintain control of center octagon here. Shoots in from long range and Yanez saw it coming.
Pilate not liking what he's seeing standing up, obviously. Looking to take this to the ground. Switch up. Yanez working back to guard, nice.
End of round one. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter at Shabello Voice, at Pat Miletich, at RCruck.
Listen, man, here's what I need you to do.
Pilarte doing a good job on his takedowns. Watch how he swivels, turns off the single. Turning him and then transition to what's called a barzagar. That's why you want to have wrist control when somebody's got a single on you so they can't switch up to that. Something that Yanez will learn from this fight, I'm sure.
No naked shooting, okay? So set up. Go, guys. Set up your kick with the punches, okay? Go. Round 2, big deep breath.
Second round. 10-9, Yanez. Pat, you're saying he didn't favor Pilarte in the first?
Pilarte got 2 takedowns, didn't do anything with it. I didn't see him land anything of significance at all in the first round. Yanez landed some good shots, and his defense was incredible standing.
Second of 3, co-main event here at LFA 7. Inside leg kick, Pilarte.
Yanez starting to go to that leg. That's what I'd be doing with that side stance. Tough to block those kicks on the outside especially. Nice driving double. Pilarte showing his strength. Definitely the bigger guy, especially after rehydrating after weigh-ins.
It's got to run in Yanez's corner, Ron.
Yeah, his corner basically told him, Michael, to keep it standing. The eye poke was bothering him, but feels he can fight through it. Back to you.
Yanez in the short blue trunks. Jabs from Pilarte falling short for the Brazilian.
Not committing on him. Knows there's something potentially coming back the other way that's going to be quick and hard, buddy.
Pilarte. Throw that left kick. Keeps going to his left wrist too, Pat. Maybe the tape on the wrist is affecting him a little.
Or he's injured his left hand potentially. Nice takedown.
Crowd getting a little overexcited. And I saw the hand wrap around the neck from Yanez.
Yanez good guard work right now. Pilarte showing that he definitely is dominating in the takedown areas. Pilarte not wanting to let go here because that pressure on his hip there from that foot doesn't really give any space to Yanez and allow him to squirm loose again.
You gotta do something, Domingo. This is our co-main event here at LFA 7 from Houston, Texas. It is Domingo Pilarte.
Work on improving. I'm standing up.
Yanez at bantamweight. Pilarte in top position inside Yanez's closed guard. Up kick from Yanez.
That's a good strike. Pilarte better be careful of those. Not taking a lot of damage on the bottom again.
Whipping high kick there from Yanez.
Set it up. Don't over pursue, you get taken down again. He's letting him circle. There was a kick there. That head kick with the right leg would have been there, and it's there again.
Good call, Pat.
Gotta set it up, though.
Leaning into it, but no setup from Yanez. Pilarte back in against the cage.
Gotta get, not getting wrist control. Double again.
Butterfly guard here from Yanez. 1 foot on hip now.
Let's go.
50 seconds remaining in the second round. Close first round, but Yanez edged it.
Pilarte looking much better in this round. Definitely getting the takedowns, landing some shots when they're on the ground. Nice, pushed his post leg out from underneath and came up. Pilarte needs to circle hard to his right here.
Final seconds of this second round.
Pilarte, nice driving double leg here against the cage. Locks the hands, yanks the legs out from underneath Yanez. Did a little better in that round landing strikes, but also had to be careful here. Lucky that slid off the face instead of hitting square. Those up kicks can do a massive amount of damage.
Listen, if he is the aggressor, when he comes
Third and final round. Yanez losing the second round. We're 1 round apiece after 2. Third and final.
Judge!
And I do believe that Pilarte won that second round, Pat. Here we go. Anyone's fight for the taking.
Here we go. Can Yanez stop a few takedowns and land some strikes? That's the question.
Okay, let's go to Rovin Ron in Pilate's corner, Ron.
Guys, Coach Mark Beecher, he said, take him down, and when you get him down there, start to punch him in the face. This is not a jiu-jitsu match. He also said he's not concerned with the left wrist of Domingo Pilarte.
Thanks, Ron.
He's letting him skate out the whole time to his left. He's got to cut him off.
Playing with that left wrist all the time here, Pilarte.
Yeah.
Big hello to LFA fighter Eli Tamez, watching live on Access TV, tweeting along his thoughts.
Yanez needs to close the gap here, step hard to his right and shut him down, make him go the other way.
Oh, you got to fight.
Admittedly, not the barn burner of a co-main event
Nice
we
left.
thought it would be. That was a good left hook from Yanez.
Yanez looking good. Finally starting to dial in.
High right ground from Yanez, turning on the pressure now.
Needs to throw combos here, stop those takedowns at the same time.
And he's complaining, saying, why is Pilarte running away from me?
You know, this is where yellow cards for warnings and red cards should be brought in. Pilarte probably feels he's up 2 rounds to nothing. And moving away, trying to lure him into a takedown.
Maybe in for a rude awakening.
Domingo, you got to fight. Don't run. I'm going to take a point for running, Domingo.
Chance from Pilarte. Oh, Yanez caught him with that stiff little uppercut. Pilarte driving for a takedown. Yanez defending well. Elbows to the shoulder blades. Double leg here from Pilarte.
Yanez again not getting wrist control. He's locking his hands. Every time he's been able to do that, the takedown happens. Got to eventually learn. See if Pilarte starts landing some shots here.
Grab the fence.
2 minutes 5 remaining in this final round, Pat.
Not getting wrist control again. He's got to get that there. Just keep wrist control on that left hand. He's finally controlling it a little more, stopping that double.
Come on, man. You got to get out.
And locking his hands again. Oh, nice. Trying to hit a switch here. Wasn't able to pull it off. Feet caught on the cage, I think, that stopped that momentum.
Cross sides now for Pilate.
Yanez working his way back to guard.
Come on, guys. Let's quit talking. It's a fight.
Nice.
High kick from Yanez, a beauty. Pilate stuck. Here comes Yanez on the right hand. Smack bang. And another one. Pilate in trouble. Yanez trying to finish.
40 seconds left. You get that wrist control again. Got to learn to stop those before he can move on to the next level, that's for sure.
And there it is. Yanez will take the final round. May very well take the fight. How do you score it, folks? Let us know on Twitter at Chevello Voice, at Pat Militich, at R-Cruck. Great sportsmanship here from both these warriors.
Yanez, great work in this round. Watch this, sweeps that kick past and then the hook comes off the same side. Textbook Muay Thai technique there. See the elbows land into the back of the head. Got a warning for this, side of the head, some to the back of the head. As you can see, he's just tired of getting taken down. Landed some nasty tomahawk elbows. And then he flurries at the end here. Finally, Pilate up against the cage, a sitting duck. Yanez able to go to work here. Definitely took the third round. We'll see if the judges give him the fight. Close on the first 2 rounds.
So the scorecards being tabulated. Some Twitter talk giving it the way of Pilate, some the way of Yanez. There's Pat's scorecard. 1 point to Yanez. Okay, let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores the bout 29-28, Yanez. Judge 2 scores the bout 29-28, Pilate. And Judge 3 scores the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Domingo Golden Boy Pilate.
It was the first round that made the difference. The judges deeming Pilate edged it, and he goes 7-1. Yanez 5-2, and Ron is going to talk to Pilate.
Thank you, Michael. Domingo Pilate, big win for you, went back and forth. What do you think the difference was in this fight?
Hey, above all things, I want to give all the glory, all the honor, all the praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I have a message I'm bringing in this division, anointing that God has put on my heart. Prepare the way of the Lord. He's coming back for his people. Now I'll answer your question.
Very good. What do you think was the difference, bud?
The takedowns, my wrestling. You know, I don't think it was a split, but hey, man, Adrian, I give my hats off to the dude. He's tough, man. Woo! I cracked him good, and he took it. He cracked me with some good ones. I wasn't hurt. I was a little tired. You know, I had a little hard weight cut. I came down from almost 160. You know, so I got a little winded, but I worked hard, man. My takedowns, my wrestling was the difference. And, you know, I threw a lot of jabs. I kept them at the end of my jabs and my hooks. I wasn't running, I was moving. That's what it's called, circling. So.
You were holding that left wrist and really rubbing it throughout this fight. Did you injure that early on?
No, my wrist is fine. Here's my foot. You know, I think I hurt my foot and my hamstring on my left leg. But it's all good. You know, we got the victory. We got the job done tonight. I don't want to stick around too long. I got a challenge for Sean Shelby. I want to get signed to the UFC. I've been fighting since 2008, a really long time. I'm 7-1, finished all my fights except this one. You know, I'm ready to go to the big show, man. You know, sign me to fight anybody, anytime, anywhere.
Very good. 4th straight victory for this man, Domingo Pilarte, Houston. Give it up.
Okay, folks, well, the main event is up next. The Python Clayton Mai takes on Little Fury Roberto Sanchez in a flyweight contender matchup. Access TV Fights continues after this break. What a night it's been so far here inside the Houston Arena Theatre, LFA number 7. Michael Chevello, Pat Miletich with you. Pat, we take a look in the flyweight division here at LFA, the Access TV Fight rankings. And Jason Sampson, number 1. Roberto Sanchez, who's about to feature in our main event, number 2. He takes on Clayton Mai, number 5. Now, the title at flyweight is vacant. There is no flyweight champion at LFA yet. You feel that a win here tonight for Mai or Sanchez should put them into contention for that first title shot.
Oh, without a doubt, with both being in the top 5. Both are very, very solid, very tough fighters. Chance to go up against Jason Sampson, who's a very strong wrestler. If they can figure out that Rubik's Cube of a wrestler, then they've got a chance at getting that strap around their waist.
Speaking of Rubik's Cubes, it's something that no one has solved yet on Roberto Sanchez. What does Clayton Mai do here tonight to be the first man to blemish the record of Sanchez?
Clayton Mai has to slow the action down. He's got to get his hands on Sanchez and slow him down, grind on him, make him carry his weight. You cannot let Sanchez get rolling, get into scrambles, because Sanchez is king of those, and he's got great striking into transitions to takedowns, into submissions.
Where does Roberto Sanchez expose Clayton Mai tonight to go 6-0?
Keep it moving. Stay off the cage. Control the center of the cage. And I think if he can use his speed, get in and out, do what he wants, pick his takedowns wisely, I think he can do what he wants.
And should be an absolute cracker any way you cut it. I know there's been plenty of excitement around Houston all week in the lead up to this one. We're going to park our peepers backstage now where Rovan Ronnie Kruk has a little more on the excitement and the feeling backstage in the dressing rooms.
Yeah, Michael, really a tale of two dressing rooms backstage here where Roberto Sanchez, he was very active. He was up, he was shadow boxing, he was hitting mitts. Kind of a different story on the side of Clayton Mai, who's right behind me. He and his coach, Saif Saad, they were really just hanging out and getting some just advice. It was very mellow, and he said that this is really the approach that they take before every fight. Should be a good one. Back to you, cage side.
And there's Clayton Mai about to make his way out. Saif Saad and Rashad Coulter in his corner. It is the main event time here at LFA 7. It should be an absolute rip snorter. Roberto Sanchez and Clayton Mai.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Clayton the Python Mai.
Clayton Meyer. In camp since early January. 100% finishing rate. 7 wins via submission. Most of those come by choke. Comes off the lots to Matt Schnell. Schnell got the call up to the Ultimate Fighter. Could it have been Mai had he'd won that night? Wins over Rashawn Jones, Xavier Silla. The win over Matt Schnell and the loss to Matthew Lozano. Let's take a closer look at the man who wraps you like a snake and chokes you out.
Yeah, we talked, he's got the pet constrictors and raises them, breeds them and sells them. Taking his notes from those snakes, watching them kill rats. Likes to strangle his opponents to get his victories. Will he be able to do that tonight against Sanchez? We shall see.
Game plan is to utilize movement, apply pressure. Says Sanchez has a good jab, does well coming forward, but doesn't do so well going back. Mai's been working with a new jiu-jitsu coach, went back to basics, says he got away from that in the recent past. He's back there again.
Please welcome his opponent, making his way to the Elevate cage, fighting out of the red corner, Roberto Little Fury Sanchez.
We're huge fans of this little man, Roberto Sanchez. Used to be a math teacher. Says it will be ironic when I choke out the Python. There's the streak. Wins over Jacob Silva, Trent Moe, Mike DeLeon, David Acosta, and David Waters. Let's take a close look at the man who's finished 3 opponents in the first round.
And you see that win against Trent Moe. Trent Moe has been on a tear in this division also. He's been wrecking people. Sanchez put him away. I mean, this kid has impressed us from the get-go. Great submissions, great striking. As we said, really slick transitions. He's just artistic when he fights. Uses that analytical, mathematical mind, but definitely artistic at the same time.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for this one. Undefeated Sanchez. He's 1 year the elder, 2 inches the shorter, half an inch less in the arms, 1 inch less in the legs. Our experts fight go to our main event. Striking Sanchez, ground game, Clayton Meyer. Sanchez has the speed, has the strength, and both men can last the full 3 rounds. Sanchez in the octagon, Meyer in the octagon. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA flyweight division. It is brought to you by Inca Cola, the Golden Cola. Drink an ice cold Inca Cola tonight and unleash your inner warrior. Check us out on the web, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Snapchat at Inca Cola USA. That's Inca with a C, Cola with a K, USA. For all those watching around the world, and for those here in Houston, Texas, are you ready for war? Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This grappler stands 5'8", weighed in at 125.8 pounds, holding a professional record, 8 wins, 2 defeats, with 7 wins coming by way of submission, 1 via knockout. Training out of Fortis MMA and fighting out of Dallas, Texas, Clayton the Python Meyer. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a grappler standing 5'6", weighed in 125.8 pounds. Holding a professional record, 5 wins, 0 defeats. Training out of Gracie, Baja, and fighting out of Houston, Texas, Roberto Little Fury Sanchez. When we begin, your referee in charge of the action, it's Chris Reed.
All right, fighters, you're giving the instructions in the back room. When I say fight, fight. When I say stop, stop. You have any questions, Blue? You have any questions, Red? Let's touch them up, head back to the cage.
You could pitch it as a reality show. Where else but in mixed martial arts will a snake breeder fight a maths teacher? 3 rounds of action, our main event here in Houston. Roberto Sanchez and Clayton Meyer, perhaps to become a contender, championship bout.
It's like MMA is the island of the misfit toys.
Mai known for his chokes. Sanchez, 3 first-round finishes. Closing odds thanks to Michalikas. Mai at +105. Sanchez at -145.
I better keep that right hand up coming in there like that.
Choke time.
He likes that choke.
This is a specialty of Clayton Mai.
Sanchez stuck his head into that one. He's blocking that hand getting through, or was. Not getting wrist control at all. Trying to tripod up here and put pressure with his left shoulder to protect the neck. Turning the chin toward the body, hopefully. Clayton keeps working for it, staying composed. Can see his mind working. Seeing what he's feeling. Really cranking down on that.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Wow.
And Sanchez is free. Little Fury.
Wow.
Amazing.
That was impressive. Expect nothing less out of Sanchez. Trying to climb that leg in between. There, he got it in. All right, nice job. Turned quick on it.
Looks for the overhand right to Sanchez. Jab 2 from Little Fury. Sanchez, high on the balls of his feet.
My question is, what did Mai feel on the ground that he said, you know what, I'm not going to follow him down this time?
Jab 2 from Mai. Sanchez turns him against the cage. Entertaining opening round. 2 minutes remaining in it. Set for 3. Non-championship bout here. Safe seat in the corner there of Clayton Mai.
Logo coming off the cage there. They're going to have to tear that out of there. If I'm the ref, I'm pulling that off and throwing it over the cage. And they smeared it back over so they get more advertising. Sanchez working, trying to take his back full time here, get those legs in. Hand battle going on. Nice job by Mai, fighting those hands.
You see Safe Seed there, coaching Mai through the situation.
Yep, talking to him. Safe done a great job coaching a lot of great fighters. One of them in the corner with him. Rashad Coulter, who's wrecking people.
Sanchez, the inside thigh kick. Body shot. Good counter left hand from Mai.
Might get some good experience striking here. That's what he needs. Oh, big right hand there by Sanchez.
Round one down. Very hard round to score.
Water. Give me a break. What's happening? He's getting tired, right? I can't have you on the fence. Deep breath, deep breath. Listen to me. You got to double that jack up. More water. You got to
My good job here. Throwing Sanchez down off that kick, trying to catch him coming up with the head kick, and then Sanchez right back in on him, but my locking up that arm in guillotine and really trying to crank down on it. But watch Sanchez. Posture up here, pushing down on the wrist, defending his neck. Eventually pops him out of there and spins to his back. Good stuff out of these two.
Second round of our main event here at Elevate 7 in Houston, Texas. Close first round. Pat edges it the way of Clayton Mai.
Could have gone either way with the judges. I mean, that was a tough one.
Let's go to Ron in Mai's corner.
Yeah, advice from Safe Saad. His coach was to push the pace. They want him more busy and throwing some straights followed by combos. Michael.
That's right.
Sanchez making a mistake there, throwing the spinning technique and getting his back taken, but Mai turns him loose. Sanchez ready to start bombs away here. Oh, and takes his back off the kick.
Nicely done.
Mai looking for a guillotine there for a second, but not there. Wow, look at this.
And Sanchez is going to try for a rear naked choke.
Mai
He said it'd be ironic if he chokes the choke guy.
Got the figure four on the body. Oh, Sanchez slipping this in almost. Mai battles back.
Watch your fingers, getting 1-1.
Forearms get very tired in this type of hand battle. Nice job by Mai getting that arm across. See if he can turn. Going to keep hold of that wrist the whole time until you're out.
Figure four wrapped around the body also affects the breathing of Clayton Mai.
Yes, it does. Python breather being constricted right now. Oh, buddy, he's trying hard to get this choke in. Look at him using his head. Oh, it's sinking in.
Is he going to choke out Mai? Roberto Sanchez! It's good night, Irene! He predicted he'd do it. My word, Roberto Sanchez brings the house down.
Great fight. I'm telling you, his transitions are what win fights, Michael. Every time we've seen him, he's hit transitions like that.
Incredible fighter, 6-0 now.
Watch this, throws this kick, and then look at Clayton Mai gets himself out of position there. Sanchez takes advantage of it, gets the fight to the ground, and he's on top finally. Taking the back. Once he takes the back, he does not relinquish it. Works those legs in finally, gets the figure four on the body, and just continually battles with Mai. Both guys battling those hands, forearms burning. And watch how he uses his head to press against Mai's. Look at him start to dig in here. Look at him positioning the head. Slowly sliding in under the chin. Doomed. Great stuff out of Sanchez.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Chris Reed calls a stop to the fight. 2 minutes, 8 seconds into the second round for your winner by tap out. To the rear naked choke, Roberto Little Fury Sanchez.
The man who went 5-0 in Legacy now adds a 6th career victory, his first in LFA, and he's with Ron Kra.
Congratulations, Roberto Sanchez. You said it would be ironic when you choked out the python, and that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, I don't care who I go against, python, or any animal, it doesn't matter. You know, honestly, let me hold this.
I can't. Rule number 1, my friend.
I got a message for Dana White, because he's the one that told me I'm interested, get a couple more. And I've done that. Not only did I do that, I did it in Legacy. How many fighters have gone 6-0 only in Legacy and finished 5 of those with submission? I think I'm an exciting fighter. I always push a fight. You're not gonna see me coasting for the win. You know, I fought a really tough guy today. All 6 of my opponents have had a full fight camp. I've never fought somebody on a last-minute call or anything. So, you know, I'm in the... Dana White said Legacy is the 2nd best organization in the world after UFC, and I agree with him. That's why I'm here. I want to fight the toughest guys, and I just want that opportunity.
It was a dog fight for sure, my friend. You were in some trouble in that first round. Let's take a look at some of the action where he had your back and was choked. It looked very tight, but you escaped.
Oh, yeah. You know, I had my chin tucked in, and I kind of knew I was fine. I thought I'd let him burn his arms out a little bit. I was considering slamming him on his head right there, but I don't know if that's illegal or, you know. So he eventually let go, so it worked out. You know, another thing I want to mention is UFC is actually coming back to Texas on May 13th in Dallas. You know, so I would love the opportunity to fight for my Texas fans. If you guys want to see me in Dallas on May 13th, you know, let Dana White know to add me on there. You know, I'm ready.
Well, there is no champion in the LFA flyweight division right now. In the Access TV Fights rankings, we have Jason Sampson as number 1. You came in at number 2. What about that matchup?
I've looked him up. I don't know if has he fought at 125? I think he's only done one at 125. But, you know, whoever you guys want to give me, you know, my opponent just fought for the interim belt on a late notice call, and so, you know, I'm open to whatever.
Very good. Well, we'd like to see you back here in the LFA Octagon. I know that Dana White has said he's interested in signing you, as you said, but congratulations on this victory and remaining undefeated.
Thank you. I want to give a couple shout-outs, you know, to God for giving me this amazing opportunity, and the sport that I have here is amazing. Definitely my wife, she backs me up 100%. I wouldn't be here without her. All my fans, not just here tonight, but watching around the world. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I work a desk job. I crunch numbers Monday through Friday. So I got a lot of coworkers. My boss is probably watching me from home right now. You know, I got a buddy from Ireland that messages me. He's staying up till 2 a.m. to watch with his buddies. Shout out to you. You know, everyone around the world that's watching me and supporting me, thank you.
You got it done tonight. Roberto Sanchez, congratulations on this victory. Michael and Pat, back to you.
Great stuff as always from Roberto Sanchez. He's a gentleman, he is a warrior, he's a sportsman, and he is still undefeated 6-0. Folks, make sure you join us next Friday night. We're in Lincoln, Rhode Island. Jimmy Birchfield, Pat Sullivan and the team bring us CES number 42. It's a welterweight title fight. It's the champion Chris Curtis, who won the title at CES 32 when he TKO'd Gil de Freitas. Takes on Wilfred Santiago. Santiago defeating Chuck O'Neill last time by knockout. That is our main event. Also, Luis Felix, the rock star, returns to CES. Josh LaBerge is in action. Saw Almeida, and a whole lot more. As always, we are going to be in for a treat on the East Coast. But once again, that main event. Also, Cody Nordby and Pat Walsh on the card. But it will be Santiago and Curtis for the welterweight championship of CES. As Inca Cola congratulates Roberto Sanchez, we say thanks for joining us here from Houston, Texas. From Michael Chavello, Pat Milicic and Rovan Ronkruk, we'll see you next week.